are going for a walk, and this is one of my favorite spots in university. It's the biology building, and it has a T-Rex and some other dinosaurs there, and showing Max for the first time. He was a little scared. And that's just a little model of what the university grounds look like. It's kind of an older version, but that's what it is. Yeah. That's a flying dinosaur. And this is just a nice little area where they have like little animals and displays and everything else. One of my favorite spots to go for a walk with my dad. Come here pretty much every weekend just for a walk. And it's a great place to go for a walk because all the tunnel buildings are kind of almost connected by tunnels, not tunnels, but walkways. So especially in the winter time, I know COVID kind of stopped things from like that from happening this year. But in the winter time, it's nice because you can just go for a nice walk and observe all the rocks and minerals and everything else, and fossils, and not get super cold because you're not outside. Here's one of the connecting tunnels to another building. And I think that's the education building. Did a lot of university classes there. When I went to school, Triceratops. And they have like little aquariums there. Some interesting fish. All kinds of life.
Wow.
This is my favorite aquarium.
Dad.
It has all these colorful fish in there. Yeah, Max seems to like it. Not much you can see in that one. Just little fish. I believe that's called a ghost knightfish. It's one of the bigger ones they have there. Here's some more minerals, crystals, rocks. All kinds of quartzes and other types of crystals and minerals. couldn't begin to tell you all the names of these. There's a lot. It's interesting stuff. Collection pretty much from around the world. There's some interesting rocks, different kinds. Max is making the rounds. He wants to see him again. And those are pretty cool. All kinds of different colors, shapes, sizes. That's an interesting one.
When you were in your university, when you were studying, I mean during the time that you go to university, you guys are always
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we always go here. We go here to go through here. I even took a class here, studying rocks.
so you guys study those kinds of minerals, rocks, crystals, etc.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus in that building there's little places where you can go and hang out and, eat your lunch, have a coffee, that kind of thing. So it's kind of a social place too.
Yeah, I like the university. It's how big is the university?
It's pretty big if you incorporate all the land involved. Like there's all kinds of things. It's like an agricultural university for the most part. So if you can imagine, there's all kinds of land there where they study and grow crops and study and kinds of things.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because there is tunnel to connect each buildings, right?
Yeah.
And also there are lots of benches outside the buildings where you can.
Lots of beautiful walkways, lots of trees. Just plant, sit down and veg and enjoy the sunlight.
Yeah, that's
And it's close by to the riverbank too as well.
yeah. And also, when that was there, is it the hospital?
Yeah, there's it's
Nearby.
yeah, there's the Royal University Hospital too
Yeah,
as well, which is a
Royal.
learning hospital.
Yeah.
And,
So the university has Royal University Hospital.
yeah, it's got dentistry, nursing, doctor.
Building.
Yeah, there's all
And-
kinds of things you can learn there. Really, engineering, archaeology.
So pretty much the university has everything, right?
Yeah, you can pretty much study anything really. Um, but it's really well known for its agriculture
Yeah,
department.
that is really cool.
Like we do live in Saskatchewan, so that's
Yeah. So in Saskatchewan, that's the University of Saskatchewan.
yeah.
Mm, I see.
Like Regina has its own university and all that, but it's not as
It's not as big as
no, it's not as good as this is
Saskatchewan.
this is the this is the big one, yeah.
Oh,
And this is the bowl that you're filming right now, and they call it the bowl because it's a nice big round shaped area, and a lot of people like to go over there in the grass and chill or play games and study, whatever. And it's really beautiful here because in the summertime, because the grass is green, they have flowers planted. The trees are all blanketed with leaves, and
especially summertime.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really big buildings and it's a quiet.
Well, it's a lot of history too, because there's some of these buildings are really super old, like they've been around since the beginning, kind of thing. So, yeah, and then they just expanded and expanded. This is just outside the education building, and see all the trees. If you can imagine in the summertime and in fall, how beautiful it looks because all the leaves are turning yellow and gold.
What is the big building in the one that I tried to zoom in?
That could be the Thorvaldsen building.
Oh,
That's just the library. That big one
library.
there. I could be wrong, but I think that one right there is the Thorvaldsen building. I think they teach chemistry in there, and
Chemistry.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah. And this one, I forgot that one.
Yeah, this is the agricultural building.
Agricultural building.
Yeah, and
Oh.
yeah, they got a really nice little what do you call
Entrance flower.
well, what do you call it? A wishing well kind of thing.
Yeah, wishing well.
A lot of people were throwing quarters and coins in there, but they used to have fish in there, but they stopped because obviously people kept throwing coins in there, and that kills the fish, right? Because it's
Yeah.
kind of like a wishing well
Wishing well.
kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah, it's a really nice, bright, beautiful building full of glass windows everywhere, and you can go up to the upper floors and sit. And
How many
look.
floors is it? Fourth or
Five.
fifth floor?
5 floors, yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of me and my dad's favorite spots to go for a walk to. Just go up there and go into not the top floor because it doesn't have as many windows, but the 4th floor, and we sit on the benches and
Yeah, I
look out-
remember that
look out the
when
windows.
we were there. And we walk often there, especially summertime,
Mhm.
and of course winters during winters because we need to walk, exercise indoor, and it's nice to walk inside because you always see.
This is literally one of my most favorite places to go because me and my father used to go for walks here for years, just the two of us.
And now that you have me and Max, so We always
it's,
go
it's
there.
a good place because there's lots of good memories there. And, I went to school, and of course my father, and I got my my family. So,
Max,
great place to take little naps too, because you can see
there, stand. And
Yeah.
it's like you reminisce the. It's also you remember when you were studying there before
exactly. And
the fun times.
yeah, I paid my dues there, that's for sure. So I feel like I have the right to walk and enjoy for the rest of my life. I don't have to be a student there to go and enjoy the place. So, and yeah, it's one of the places that I can say I can feel relaxed and unwind.
You're so.
I want my son to enjoy it too, and appreciate it as he gets older. 'Cause, it's a marvelous place. You can pretty much walk around the university all day and see something new. You know what I mean? Like, it's a nice big place. Like I said before, all these buildings, you don't have to step a foot outside if you don't want to. You can just kind of go.
Yeah, because there are tunnels, connecting tunnels too.
Connecting tunnels, yeah, walkways underneath the ground, some above the
Hey, stop. Look.